So we have 1 pound of cooked spaghetti. You know, normally I don't do this. I like to cook it all in the oven, but that's not what we're doing today. And we have some beautiful cherry tomatoes. We're gonna sprinkle that. You can make it more colorful by getting the mixed tomatoes, the mixed colored tomatoes. We're gonna add about a pound of those. Then we're gonna add some cucumbers. I love cucumbers. Not everybody does, but we're gonna put some of these to the side to pickle for later because that's just what I like to do. Sprinkle a little bit more here. You only need about 3. You can have them thinly sliced depending on the width of your tomato. This kind of goes good together. Then we're gonna add some red onions.
Oh, it smells so good.
I know, right? Very, very spring summery.
It is.
So you know our spring in Vegas is not. Well, this is definitely not a date meal. So don't worry about it. But once you've been married, you wake up to the sting breath. All right. So then we're gonna add some yellow, orange, and red peppers. We're gonna sprinkle that up in there. Doesn't this look colorful and really bright? And
Smells
then,
delicious.
thank you, darling. Then we're gonna add the piece de resistance, some feta cheese, and it's crumbles. So keep it refrigerated until you're ready to use it. Highly suggest that. You know, my sprinkle game is good. You see how that's spreading all over. All right.
I know that's right.
Okay, we have about 1.5 ounces of that. Then we're gonna sprinkle some parsley over the top. Fresh parsley is good, but if you don't have it, don't beat yourself up. Because the way produce has been looking lately, don't worry about it. Don't stress yourself. Okay, great. So we're gonna set this to the side and we're gonna add this amazing dressing that we're gonna put together too.
Yes.
All right. So we're gonna take this bowl with the onions. It's okay if we do that. It's not the end of the world. We're saving water, and it adds a little flavor. So we're gonna take 1 lemon, entire lemon, not just a half, because a whole lemon is actually supposed to be 2 tablespoons of lemon. I'm gonna squeeze that up in there. Gets all the nutrients up. You see? You know? Crushed it. All right. My gym has been working for me. Squeeze this in here. How's it smell to you?
It smells delicious.
I know. Why, like. All right, then we have some garlic and some oregano that we're gonna drop in here. Okay. And I know you're like, what the heck is all of this gonna do together? Well, let me tell you. We're gonna add some olive oil. That is your piece de resistance. On top of adding some some sun-dried tomatoes. So we're gonna add about 1/3 of this. I do not measure, but I see how much pasta I have, and some people like a lot, some people like a little. And unfortunately, I have a family that likes a lot when I cook. So I'm gonna use the essence from the tomatoes as well to add more flavor. And then we're gonna throw a couple of these in here. And I'm also gonna add some in the salad in the end to make it more robust. Okay, and these are the sun-dried tomatoes I actually used today. The Costco brand. All right, so I'm gonna take this little fork here.
The signature brand?
Yeah, signature. They kept it very simple with that one. I think I'm gonna add a little more Italian seasoning to this because it just has a mixture of the oregano, the parsley, the basil already dried in, just to add a little Italian flair to it. We're gonna throw a little black pepper. I am not a big advocate of salt, especially if a recipe calls for a certain amount. I try to go around it and let the vegetables and everything else be the salt in the dish. Sprinkle this one more time. I love cracked pepper on fresh potatoes, like out the oven. Amazing. All right, so we're gonna mix this up again. Okay, I need you to stop. I'm gonna take this over here. See our lovely salad. Oh yeah, I did say I was gonna add some of the tomatoes to it, right? So we're gonna add a few tomatoes. I know I'm not donating this particular dish. I know I'm using my hands. I don't know why people think people don't wash their hands when they're cooking. That's just totally disgusting, but you know, okay. All right. Now we're gonna take the dressing. I'm mixing it as I pour it so that way all of the seasoning is up to the surface and not being drowned by the olive oil to come out. I want to make sure we get some of that garlic there. This is going to taste so amazing. All right. Ah. My neighbor says if it ain't messy, it ain't good. So we're going to take this and we're going to start mixing. This is definitely brunch food, especially in a hot day in Vegas. It gets up to 117 degrees of dry heat. This is something that is very refreshing, filled with a lot of water. Tongs works great with this. But if you can't get to a set of tongs, this is what you use to actually measure spaghetti and take it out the pot, so it makes a good mixture mechanism. And the reason why it's in this pan, so it's better presentation, we'll just wipe it down. Stick it in the fridge, set it on the table. How's that look so far?
That's good. You ready to try it?
Yes, I am. Just want to make sure I get all that flavoring through the noodles. Okay, let's see what we're working with. Not too much. Because we're about to make this fabulous dessert to go with this. Because you got to be healthy and you got to be naughty at the same time. Okay. Let's see how this is going to work.
No cucumbers, tomato.
Calm down, Kilo Zombie. My mouth is but so big. Thank you. Mmm. Mmm. Definitely a chill, laid back, fulfilling meal. Hope you guys really enjoy it. Excuse the mess. Bye.